today is Friday the 6th of September. Good day in terms of profit, up 312, so I think my second biggest day so far on the channel. Let me take that off, actually, it's a bit too ego-y. Again, keeping losses as small as possible and wins, that's a healthy win. I stepped away after I was up. I didn't want to give back any profit because that's something I've been doing recently. So yeah, had good habits today. Let's go over the trades I took. So, and here was, where was it? Yeah. I thought I had another trade in here somewhere. Yeah, I had a short here, which actually won. So the reason why that's not drawn out, and because it's kind of against my rules, kind of not. Basically, we're bouncing off for 1 minute, draws lower, top ticked it, nice stop, 1 to 2. So that got one. That was just a simple fair value gap trade. Then I was like, actually, nah, fuck this. I'm no longer doing these fair value gap trades because sell side has been swept. I don't like what I've been doing recently for these trades. So that's why when this one here, same thing for value gap, sweep liquidity. Here, big push down. I class this as market structure shift. Why the fuck did I enter before the market structure shift? Let me have a look on a smaller time frame. Let me see. Oh, okay. So I took this as the 1 minute displacement down. Enter. This is just an awful short. I'll be honest. There hasn't been a sweep. This is when it's bouncing off the fair value gap. This is the displacement I like for the market structure shift. So this is more of a valid trade than that. That was an awful trade. But I took it off. One of these, I haven't drawn it in, which is really fucking annoying. Basically, one of these trades, I think it must have been this one. Let me check the executions. Yeah, so I didn't take it off in full, the full loss. So I didn't class it as a proper loss. So that's why I then took another trade. Then this got stopped. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm stepping away. This was just because we had the market structure shift. I did believe the draw was lower. We pulled back to this fair value gap. I tried to just enter on the fair value gap. But then when we got stopped, I was like, right, fuck this. I'm no longer entering off just a fair value gap because I had success. I've had like a decent amount of success doing this, but now I want to be way more picky and stop doing that. So stepped away and left. I had a, maybe it was on yes, I think I had a trade while I was at the gym. Was it here? Oh, maybe. All these SMTs marked up, but no fucking trade. This is an awful journaling video. Why is nothing? I don't know if top service has taken off or I took it off, but I feel like I caught this short. Let me just see. No, I didn't. Okay, we'll just move along to actually where I made majority of my money anyway today. So New York opens. Notice there was lots of FOMC today in news, so that was something to be wary of. Big push up. A market opens, and I caught a really nice long, actually, which I took off perfectly. So we had this 5 minute fair value gap, turtle suit, SMT, push up, and I wanted this to become the draw, but because on ES, we just swept this buy side level, there was an SMT here. So I was like, right, SMT, I've learned from my mistakes. I'll either put it to break even or take the trade off. So I took the trade off here, literally managed to top ticket. So up here I was up probably $100. So then stepped away, which was good. Managed risk perfectly with the SMT. And I was like, right, what do we want to do now? Was that an SMT to rebalance? Was that an SMT to go lower? What the fuck is going on here? Big sell-off on ES once we had that buy side level. And then I was looking at this 2-minute fair value gap. Because if this 2-minute gets ran through, I'm looking to go higher. One thing to notice is when we have a situation like this, is on the 1 minute, we have a fair value gap all the way up here. But I don't give a fuck if we run through a fair value gap up here, because the reward on this is washed. Zoom out a bit, where it's, for one, more confluence because it's a bigger time frame, and two, it's way less. The fair value gap's all the way down here now. And it's the same logic. If this 2-minute gets run through, we're going to go to this high. And the 1 minute was probably nestled like up here. But then by the time we get above the 1 minute, we're already above the 2 minute. So it's more confirmation and better risk from here than it is from here. So I was watching this 2 minute, and if you respected it, went down on NQ, forming this 5-minute fair value gap. Then I was like, right, there's a 5 minute here. This could be turtle soup, and now we could maybe start a buy model to the upside. So then I zoomed in a bit. We came up, respected this 5 minute, and we came back down to this overall bigger 5 minute fair value gap. And again, I'm watching this 2 minute, because if I zoom into the 1 minute, we have a fair value gap down here, and again, by the time this is run through, we're already at the TP levels that I want to hit. So I zoomed out. So my logic is, we've now had this bigger time frame SMT. Let's just get rid of that. Bigger time frame SMT, big sell-off. This I'm no longer treating as turtle soup, I'm kind of treating this as a continuation. Retrace back to the 5 minute, holding the 5 minute, disrespecting this bullish fair value gap, meaning that we want to go lower. So then I zoom in. I think, did I just take it as a... Yeah, so I think once it gets run through, I'll see where my entry was. Yeah, I see my entry was there. And then I scaled in here and took my contracts off here and here. So, respecting the 5 minute, run to the 2 minute, retrace up, I enter 2 cons here, or maybe 1 con here, push down, validate that we want to go lower, enter another contract, chop, chop, chop. We have this SMT here, so I take off 1 contract because, again, it's managing risk. I put my stop to break even, retrace up, we don't stop out, go down, and then we grab this. And I could have really left a runner to the equal lows, but because I was already up from the longs up here, I was in only a small size, which I will be changing going into next week, that even when I'm up, I'm still going to use some size, purely because I'm going to be more picky with my trades. So if I'm being more picky and the trades are more higher confluence, I don't need to reduce risk too much when I'm already up, because I shouldn't be taking bullshit trades in the first place. So either way, no matter which trade, like for example, say this happened first and then this happened, I'm the same amount of confidence, but the only problem is I'm already up on a day, which is just going to make, you know, I don't want to give back profits. But if the trade's good, then I shouldn't really be holding myself back. But also I should be, you know, once I'm up, I shouldn't want to give back, which is why when I was up, I stepped away. But there's a level where I was very confident in this trade, so I shouldn't have used, I could have used more size basically. And then once this went through, I was up now 300, so I stepped away. And yeah, those were the trades. Those are trades made today. Up a decent amount. So yeah, going into next week, I'm going to implement. I actually want to start making some TikToks. Actually, that's another rule I'm implementing. Yeah, happy with this week. I think my biggest red days were maybe $20 and $30. I'm not sure. Ending off the week nice and strong, and then I'll do a video on Sunday going over the draw, and yeah, for Monday. But those are the trades we took today. Pretty happy with the day. Good habits, decent profit, on the right track. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday.